Do K-pop diet tips that enable them to lose weight so quickly and maintain their slim. She weighs 45 kilograms. BLACKPINK is probably single-handedly one of the most biggest girl groups. Hello Daily Student family, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, hello, my name's Kimberley. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all doing good, and as you guys can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be trying none other than Lisa's from BLACKPINK's diet. Now Lisa is literally, like, you guys already know, if you clicked on this video, you guys already know Lisa, she's literally amazing. BLACKPINK is probably single-handedly one of the most biggest girl groups, or groups in the world right now that is actively making music. I thought it'd be really fun to try a K-pop based diet because if you guys haven't heard about them already, K-pop diets tend to be very, very different. They're very much based on a whole different concept, and I thought it'd be really interesting to try it. I did a bit of research on it on the interwebs. I found out that she weighs 45 kilograms. I don't weigh 45 kilograms, so already there I knew our diets are very, very different. Lisa's diet is based off of eating very, very slowly, so that by the time you've even got halfway or 3/4 of the way through your food, you're full enough to just stop eating. So her diet is very much based on portion control and really, really limiting that portion as an aspect of her diet. However, the food itself, she has very much expressed she's very free everything she eats, so she does not restrict anything specifically in what she eats. Now I normally do this at the end of the video, but I'm going to do it at the beginning today, and if you guys want to come over and follow me on Instagram, I have an inspirational fitness page, which is this one, and I post daily on there, so if you want a deeper insight of my life, me talking to you guys every single day, showing you what I do, all that sort of jazz, follow me on my Instagram page and also my personal Instagram page. I've been doing a bit of research on Lisa's diet, and I found the 3 main options that she tends to go for continuously for her breakfast, and that is pancakes, omelette and a sandwich. Now I've picked the omelette version because I know it's something that I never ever have for breakfast, so let's get into breakfast. So guys, I've now made the omelette. In this it's just mushroom, peppers, and then I folded it over omelette style just because that's what hers looked like in the picture. This is actually the first ever time I've ever had an omelette. I'll just do a taste test for anyone who wants to see that. Sharing with you a few K-pop diet tips that enable them to lose weight so quickly and maintain their slim figures. Now this isn't just specific to Lisa, but this is a general trend across K-pop idols, stars' diet regimen that they use in order to stay looking how they do. Number one is that they really incorporate high intensity exercises throughout the day. Now a lot of the diets, they really want to go in with their exercising, so even though their daily intake of calories might be 1,000 to 2,000 calories, they'll make sure that they're exercising at least half or 3/4 of what they've actually taken in. Their diet and exercise routine, their exercise is very high for what they actually eat. Now another trend is that K-pop stars don't snack, and now snacking is one of those things where if you have a slow metabolism, it's normally recommended that you eat every 2 hours in order to create a faster metabolism. However, it is known that actually things like fasting or making sure that you're not eating between meals can also be another method of losing weight faster. They tend to be traveling 24/7, have really early days, really late nights, and a lot of the time they will have coffee. Now coffee is another thing that they really incorporate within their diet because not only is it good to wake you up, but actually coffee is one of those things that makes you go to the loo 24/7 depending on how your body reacts to it. So a lot of people incorporate coffee within their diet for a weight loss aspect as well. There are cons to coffee as well, so do look at the negative side of coffee effects. And my last little sneaky K-pop diet fact is that they actually incorporate green tea and red bean tea. Now these teas are known to speed up your metabolism. Not only that, they're great suppressors of hunger. Guys, going into lunch, which annoyingly I mixed before pressing record on the camera because I almost forgot to film, but it was basically vegetables, fried vegetables here because a lot of the vegetables is fried, and then the rice is also fried in this scenario as well, and then the rice was here and then the other line of vegetables was here. Then I completely mixed it. It still probably tastes really amazing, so I'm gonna eat that and that'll be my lunch. So guys, it's now time for me to have dinner. Again, I'm not overly hungry because Lisa does really incorporate a lot of carbohydrates in her diet. She's not afraid of them. But there are some really crazy and extreme K-pop diets, and if you want me to try those for like a week and see my weight loss results off of those, smash the like button. Let's get this video to 400 likes. If you want to see me try an extreme K-pop diet for a week, I can happily try that for you and give you the pros and cons of that. But without further ado, let's get into dinner. We have this sauce chicken based meal. When I was doing the research, a lot of the time she will eat like a soup based thing for either lunch or dinner, and that's because this is used quite often actually, because the liquid of course ends up filling you up. So guys, to give you my final review of Lisa's diet, now I actually don't, her diet is all that bad. She eats whatever she wants, so incorporating that principle into your diet is so important, because if you restrict foods, you're going to want to fail your diet sooner, because your mind cannot be restricted when you're trying something new. You need to feel as free as possible. The more restricted you feel, the more likely you are to give up. The one thing that is very cautious and wary when it comes to her diet is the fact that her portion sizing is crazily small. Now she runs on the idea that she takes a few bites of her food and leaves a majority or a large portion of it behind. So now for anyone who's doing a diet, this is not the route to go. You need to be ensuring that you're having a substantial portion of food in order for you to feel full. But again, you're also wanting to replicate something that you'd want to eat forever and ever and ever. The next thing is that she really does incorporate a heavy amount of exercising, but it is part of her job. I mean, when you're on stage all the time, going from location to location, place to place, you are moving 10 times more than someone who's at university like me, or in a 9-to-5 office job like I am as well. I really do suggest that for a good sustainable diet, a K-pop diet may not be the best one. It's very different, and it's just runs on a very extremer side of things, but it was very fun and interesting to try Lisa's diet. I now understand why she's the weight that she is, because mine and her diet is very different. I could have 3 plates of food if I'm really feeling hungry that day, and I can't do like one bit of, you know, we have very different diets. But it's so interesting to try Lisa's diet, and if you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Turn your post notifications on, because I love to see every single one of you on my comments, and I reply to all of you as soon as my video goes live. And don't forget, if you want to shout out, follow me on Instagram. This is my inspirational fitness Instagram page, and this is my personal Instagram page, so come over and follow me on there. DM me once you've done all of that for a shout out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys, bye!